Maxwell, a question to kick us off. Are you going to chew gum the whole show or?
Like I do every show, Sambo.
Oh, that's okay. One for our listeners to get excited for.
Got to keep fresh, you know? Fresh.
In your own home.
In my own home.
With shoes on.
I'm inviting guests into the home.
At this stage, am I a guest or am I just a...
Well, you don't fucking live here.
I'm a recurring character.
What, are you Kramer now? Pushing the door open like, hey, guys.
I'd prefer to be Kramer than George.
I don't know. I'd prefer to be George now than Kramer now.
Yeah, what happened to him? He just fell in love with heroin.
No, Kramer got cancelled for dropping the N-bomb a few times at the LA Comedy Store.
Well, you know, if you go back to the cancelled episodes of us, you know, we really did have to pull you aside and say, mate, that's just not on. And you've come a long way after your rehabilitation. So everyone can do it.
Michael Richards learned a thing or two.
Yeah, he can look back. We'll send him the archived footage of you. I'd say, Max, this isn't a Django Unchained audition.
I still can't believe that Jamie Foxx got the role. I did so well. Quentin was like, it's a different approach on the character, but we do like it.
Quentin would be like, yes!
Quentin was like, show us your feet.
At least it's not Paul Dano. That's all that matters.
Fucking hates that guy out of nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, he's an odd unit, but...
He's an odd unit, but he's good in the movies that he's in.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome to the music podcast.
Getting right into it.
That Django thing is...
How are you today, mate? You good? You having a good day? Really struggling today.
Yeah, I'm good.
Is this one of those ones where we've
this
hit,
could be a lot of cancellations.
I was going to say we've hit the ball early and now we're just going to dribble it along for the rest of this.
Oh, man.
Should we get to some new music?
Let's get into something new, shall we?
Let's do that, Sam. If you had any doubt at all in your mind that the early 2000s are here, the early 2000s are here, Sam.
I didn't.
Then let that doubt whittle away because our friends of the show, Baker's Eddie, have teamed up with Mercy Mercy and have dropped a cover of what I would say is one of the all-time greats from the early 2000s.
Murder on the Dance Floor.
Yes. Len Steal My Sunshine.
Yeah.
If you don't like that song, you need to go have a fucking quiet word with
Steal
yourself.
my sunshine.
Yeah, banger.
That's the only words anyone knows to that song.
No, absolutely incorrect because it has exceptional lyrics. Later this week. I love it. I love a little spell in a song. It's fantastic. But anyway, Sam, so it's got everything you love about the original, but with these kind of very scratchy guitars, very thrashy drums. Makes it even better. Have a little listen. Mercy Mercy is in there doing the duet parts. It's just a good time, Sam.
Wow.
Yeah. Very 2000s.
2000th.
Very 2000s, Sam.
Nice, Mike.
Thanks, man.
Fuck you till you love me. That's all I'm saying. You can't say the other one. Although, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Moving on.
I've got cables all over myself.
You having quite a time over there, mate.
I feel like I'm in the bloody ICU.
On the ice, mate.
No, the ICU.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, anyway. I've really struggled for new music at the moment, Maxwell.
It's not good.
It's a shit time of year. Not a lot of musicians are releasing music this
I've had
early.
a bountiful harvest this week.
Oh, well, when?
Should have told me. I could have hooked you up with some.
Sorry, I forgot asking.
Also, at the end of the sentence, I said, this week, when? Sounds like you've got the deafest ears in the game, son. No wonder you haven't been able to find any music. Oh, it's not making any noise. Sorry.
Look. Transition.
Thanks, Anthony.
I was going through the Laneway Festival lineup because it's coming up. I was like, would I go? Would I not go? We didn't get invited, so I thought maybe I'll buy a ticket with all the money I don't have. And I think I'm finally on the role model train. A friend of mine is big on them, and I just asked for a way in.
Yep.
And I got sent, they know me very well. They sent me a little slow jam called Slut Era Interlude.
Oh.
It's off his new album, I think.
Ish, yes.
Ish. It came out last year. It's called Kansas Anymore. But I've also always sort of heard about Role Model but didn't really get into him. But this song, it's kind of folky meets country meets pop. And it's a little bit sad boy. So
I don't want you, but I want you to spend the night. I don't like you, but I like you too.
just easy.
Do you have any tips for who might be Sally at Laneway? Also, you're about to pull your headphones out.
Yeah, I am.
Pull that game strong.
My headphone pull-out game stronger. Who's Sally?
Don't worry. Do you want
Is
me to
that a
explain
role
that?
model song?
So there's a role model song that has a bridge that talks about a girl Sally, and often they'll cut to the crowd to find someone who is the Sally of that particular week. So it might be, sometimes been like a famous actor or like a particularly famous person who's like a fan or like a super fan or like a meme or someone who's like trending at the time.
That sounds fun.
Cool. Anyway, maybe you shouldn't come to Laneway.
I'll just be going for Gigi Perez. I'll be front and center.
I reckon you'd also get into a Dare live show.
Yeah, the Dare would be fun. Wisp.
Yeah.
Underrated addition on that lineup.
Bit of Wet Leg.
No.
I think getting the scream out in Your Mum. Is that the song? I can't remember.
Getting the scream out in your mum.
Well, sometimes it helps. Let's pull out of this gutter. Sam, this next song is from a Melbourne act called Slow Coaching. It's from their debut album, My Brain Again. And to me, this song, it's called It Was Nice to Meet You. And it feels like very 80s kind of affected indie rock. Think like Hunters and Collectors meets like Mild Orange kind of thing.
Yep.
So lots of layering. In the song, you're going to hear a little like hazy synths and then like some plucky acoustic guitars kind of putting together. And I think if you like this song, the whole album it's really interesting. Like it's got a lot of sort of melodies that will get stuck in your brain. But again, the layering and the textures are all kind of weird. So yeah, this is It Was Nice to Meet You by Slow Coaching. Just a good time, good chill time.
Bit of Midnight in there as well.
Yeah, a little bit. So it's a lot of that all kind of mixed into one
I like it.
nice little melting pot, Sam.
Nice little melting pot. Don't mind a little pot.
Get on it.
No, like a melting pot. Not the devil's lettuce. Again with the rehabilitation. I'm going to bring some heft.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'd be scared if you didn't.
Sorry, I was trying to do my best Luke McGregor impression.
Why is Luke McGregor something? Ew.
No, he's
No, I
stand-up.
know. Yeah.
Don't make me explain. It's not funny.
But it is funny.
For you.
I think Luke McGregor could be great. Well.
Well,
I don't want to.
just says believe in yourself and will. Anyway, I discovered this band called Black Coast. Back to you. And this song is called Chains. I don't know anything about this band. I
I
don't
like
know.
Tina Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natalie Imbruglia.
Sort of.
Not really. I get them confused all the time. They're kind of like a punky metal, I would like to say. It's a little bit of an industrial sound. They're quite raw still. This song blends a lot of heavy vocals with some cleans, very metalcore. Like I said, I know nothing about this band besides this song. But I'm going to play the intro little riffage.
Yeah.
Goes from like an ambient, doomy sort of grey, overcast day into a run through some drywall and drink a Monster, no sugar.
All right.
No sugar Monster even. An Ultra.
Oh.
That's the wide one.
Something to think about there.
Just a nice little. It's almost like every day, every time I die, in a weird kind of more straightforward way.
Felt very early 2010s sort of era metal.
That's back.
Yeah.
Back in a big way.
We're having it. Look.
Motorola Razor Core's back, baby.
Oh, we're back in. Get the crab core going.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, boys.
I mean, your jeans look straight from the crab core era. There's even rips on the pockets.
Some couple of yep.
Wow.
I have been wearing these jeans a long time because I'm part of the scene.
These are my favorite jeans.
Sam, my third and final song for today is from a UK artist called Cave Town. And that's an artist that I didn't really know that well.
And they're also playing Laneway.
There you go. That's very convenient.
It is.
Sam, I think the term hyperpop is starting to lose a bit of meaning because I think it's kind of like splintering into like all these kind of different subgenres in a way. And so I think that even though in the broad sense I would call this hyperpop, I think the closest way to describe what this song is kind of like garage indie rock.
Yep.
Think garage bands, mid-2000s garage bands like The Strokes, The Hives, The Vines, if you will, and then filter them through like 2010s, 2020s meme culture. And I think this is kind of what you're going to get. Melodically very cool in the verses, and then the chorus is just that real glitchy on-off weird sound. That's your microphone. I don't really know how to describe it beyond that. So yeah, this is Sailboat by Cave Town. Have a little listen.
Okay.
Honey, you're the one that I want, and I never wanna hurt you. Maybe that's the reason I'm so nervous when you ask me for a tattoo. Honey, you're the one that I want, and I never wanna hurt you. Maybe that's the reason I'm so nervous when you.
Sounds like a song that I do really bad at a Japanese arcade, the drum machine.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like DDR or something.
No, I've been very drunk in a Japanese arcade playing the drum machine and failed on a song just like that.
That's beautiful.
Then I got really frustrated and put 2 yen back in, or 10 yen maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
10
10 yen seems excessive.
It seems quite cheap.
It's a coin, so it would maybe
10 yen feels like a
a
cent.
dollar.
No, I think about 100 yen's a dollar.
Oh, maybe it was 100 yen or 200 yen.
I can't remember.
Are they coins?
Yeah.
Japanese fans, let us know. Do we have any Japanese listeners?
I can look that up if you want.
Yeah,
Probably not.
Pull up the stats,
You
Jamie.
chat, I'll chat stats.
All right, my last song, I'm bringing an artist called Renow, who I've brought before. Pressure was my most played song of 2024, I believe. Famously criticised by our own audience for saying it was a great kick-on song, to which everyone thought I was a fuckwit.
Look, you can't get it right all the time, but that's okay.
No, we can't get it right all the time. But he released a song last year, as I said. New music's not flooding my feed right now.
Mhm.
But it's called Scream My Love For You. Renow's very kind of laid back, synthy, late night vibes, quite sexy.
Ooh.
Good for developing a mood, perhaps with Pamela.
Pamela Henderson.
That's it. But yeah, it's just picture like late night, low light. Just
Say a
good.
third thing that rhymes.
Feeling
all right.
Grip it tight.
Oh, all right. Now we're talking.
Just very cruisy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, Sam.
Jack, I can fly.
You asked me how many listeners we've had in Japan. A total 0% of our listeners, Sam, which is 186 individual listens, placing it in the same, so one above Slovakia, but in the same rank as Israel. So,
Wow.
yeah.
We have Israeli fans.
We don't know about fans, but 186 listens out of Israel.
In Israel?
Yeah. Anything else? Any other countries you want me to look up while I'm here?
Yeah. Give me the weird breakdown. Where are the weird countries that people actually listen to the show?
I mean, to be fair, I do want to shout out. Apparently, we have a listener or listeners in North Bergen, New Jersey, because we've had 1% of our total listens we've ever had have been in that particular
In New
town.
Jersey?
Yeah, in that town in New Jersey,
What's it called?
North Bergen.
North Bergen.
Yeah.
Bluesfest.
Yes.
They're back for their 37th festival. That was really hard to say.
Wow, 37 is quite a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot.
That's-
It's one less than 38 and one more than 36.
You've done the numbers, Sam, and you know what? I appreciate that.
But can we just talk about the canasters on Bluesfest, if you will?
I mean, if you're gonna put your hand on that, we have to.
Dropping Parkway Drive in their second announcement
Mm-hmm.
on a festival that is typically blues, roots, and kind of borderline folk at times. Pulling out Parkway Drive is just like, It's a baller move.
Look, they've always been a festival that's gone places that other festivals would be like, should we do this? They were one of the first festivals to bring Kendrick down under when he was still on the blow up. I think that was 2016, but before he dropped Damn.
Yep.
They've I mean, obviously had plenty of old school rock and rollers, but yeah, Parkway Drive, a bit of a homecoming show for the Byron Bay metalers, but pretty sick. You got to admit, that's a pretty red hot move.
I'm just so stoked. Like going to Bluesfest, you get to see Parkway Drive, Earth, Wind and Fire.
Hell yeah.
And then you get to go and watch the Shrek
the Shrek soundtrack.
Then you get to go and watch the Shrek 2 soundtrack live with Counting Crows. Like, it doesn't get much better than that. And then you can go watch White Noise live because the Living End are there.
Yep.
Like, it's pretty damn good.
Like they also in this particular lineup, they also added Erykah Badu, the Wailers of Bob Marley fame. Sublime are on the same day as Parkway as well. Like there's some pretty stacked setups going already, and we've still got another couple of lineup announcements usually under the hood from Bluesfest. Southern Riverband also shout out.
Shout out our, I'm going to call them our boys, South Summit as well.
Yep.
The Dregs. So there's old meets new. And there's legacy meets upcoming. I'm really keen. I'm keen to give it a crack and experience my first Bluesfest. I think I'll stick out like a sore thumb with my TNs on.
I would not recommend TNs at a Bluesfest. That's a gumboot festival, that one.
Is it muddy?
Yeah, very muddy. Either muddy or dusty. It depends if it's rained.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
Won't pull out the Salmons then.
Well, I mean, you might be off-roading for a bit.
Oh, yeah, they'd be good arch support, I suppose.
Oh, mate.
I do also own, the name escapes me, Burks.
Oh, wouldn't do that either.
What else is making news, Maxwell?
Sam, I wanted to shout out possibly the biggest tour of the year. They're back. They were in the army and they're back.
Virtues.
Yep. They were in the army and they're back. BTS have come out of their mandatory military service in South Korea. Shout out was just there. And have just announced an absolutely enormous world tour. It is going fucking everywhere, including here in Australia, but only Melbourne and Sydney. Thanks.
I hate how people do that. Imagine calling your tour a world tour, but you're going to 2 cities in Australia.
Yeah. To be fair, they're going to. There's a lot of countries that get a limited, city selection. We're getting more cities than Colombia, than Peru. Lima's a city of 20 million people, Sam.
Yeah, and they're going to Lima, aren't they?
They are going to Lima, but that's, you got to think of the others. They're going to
Name
only
one other Peruvian city.
Cusco.
Yeah, of course you would.
I've been there. But they're going to a hell of a lot of cities. Yeah, they're coming to Australia, not this year, 2027 in February, 12th and 13th in Melbourne, in Melbourne, and then the 20th and 21st of February in Sydney. I think it'll be possibly one of the biggest shows, I reckon, both of those locations I've ever seen.
Where are they playing?
I'd got to assume in Sydney at Accor, and Melbourne. Wasn't sure. I'd assume the MCG, but maybe Marvel. Yeah.
Surely.
Who
Or
knows?
Rod Laver.
Too big for Rod Laver. If they're playing Accor,
Yeah, true.
Accor does like 70,000 people.
Yeah, but the MCG does 100,000.
True.
I think Marvel's like 50.
I think BTS could turn out that number of people.
Yeah.
The BTS army,
Couldn't name you one song.
of BTS. Dynamite, you definitely would have heard.
Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite.
I didn't know they swore.
A little fucking soul.
A little fucking
A little
soul.
fucking soul. Yeah.
I thought BTS were for kids.
Nah, they're way more intense there.
Yeah. Just throwing F-bombs. And even though they are Korean, their English on that word was very good.
Little fucking soul.
Yeah. Oh, right. Another big day for us is coming up, Maxwell. Big in the Amped family.
Well, I suppose so, yeah.
Well, we have Vinyl Club for a reason.
That's true.
And that is because Record Store Day is coming.
Oh no, he's redebuting the Princess voice.
Let me have a go. Record store day's coming, mate. Isn't
Thank
it
you.
exciting?
That's beautiful. Record Store Day is coming 18th of April, 2026. We probably haven't talked about Record Store Day that much before.
No.
But if you are getting into vinyl collecting, if it's something you want to think about, Record Store Day is a great way to support independent record stores and get down there. And often bands and labels will release sort of new material or hidden material or bootleg material on vinyl for the one day only and give them to select shops and stores. Yep. And you can get some pretty cool, rare collectibles on those days.
100%. And we're not talking go to JB Hi-Fi and pick up a record.
No.
We're talking, if you're in Brisbane, head to Rocking Horse, Dutch Vinyl, Stacks.
Yeah.
Or Stack. Sorry.
Stack vinyl.
Stack Records.
Glitter, Catalog. I'm trying to think. Rockaway.
Is Black Cat still a thing?
Black Cat is still a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rockaway.
Sonic Sherpa.
Yeah. I haven't thought of that in a long time. There's a lot in Brisbane, and it's becoming a really big thing. Melbourne was just voted the best vinyl city in the world, I think. Mm-hmm. And they've got some amazing record stores as well. But
yeah,
I think more than probably ever, people are picking up the record collecting hobby.
Yeah.
And it's quite infectious.
I think it's just there's something about having a physical medium that is, I mean, obviously it's very tactile, but as in like, I own this. No one can take this away. Well, someone can steal it from you, but as in like, if you're on Spotify and you forget to pay your bill that month, your playlist is gone. Thanks for coming. Catch you later.
Yeah.
Like the digital service providers can just take things off of there at will. You know, this song's not available to you now. And too bad if it was your favorite song, it's gone. Like having that
100%.
physical ownership, it gives you that feeling of I own this as mine.
Yeah, and I feel like as you start collecting, you have these little moments of pride when you, or I'll backtrack, even the moment of crate digging and you find that record that you've been looking for ages, or the one that you forgot about that all of a sudden you're like, I have to have this. There's a sense of pride in the ownership, and there's a sense of almost like accomplishment when you found it. And you're right. I think there's a shift where people are going away from the digital media in general.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a lot of people deciding to switch off social media, deactivate their accounts, to spend more time being present.
Yep.
And I think records are a great way to have the musical medium,
Yeah.
if you will.
I won't, but I'll let you.
Without the dependency on your phone. Like, you're right. I know whenever I am invited to a social event here with you, you make everyone in the room choose a record, and we put a record on, and it's a different ambient. It's a different ambiance is what I meant to say.
Ambiance. Bit of an ambiance.
Yeah.
I think, obviously, you and I, this show, our listeners get around a lot of vinyl. If you haven't listened to Vinyl Club, you don't have to own and collect records. It's just a fun way that we like to celebrate and reflect on the records that we own 100%. And talk about the different way that listening to a record makes you listen to music a different way, I think. And we kind of talk about that in there. So if starting a vinyl collection is something you've thought about, you haven't quite made the jump, I think 2026 should be your year. And also, it's a very easy way to get your favorite artists to the top of a chart, because the way that vinyl or the physical media ownership is skewed towards the charts. Like, I think it works out that buying one record works out to be like 1,000 streams.
It is quite expensive. Don't get me wrong. Record collecting isn't cheap.
No.
I think the average price of a record nowadays is about $60
for a brand new.
For a brand newie. But you can pick up some beauties secondhand. And I think there's a lot of people that sort of get the ick from secondhand. They want something that's new that has never been touched. But I think there's also something really like beautiful about a secondhander, because
Tell me about it, Sam. Tell me about it.
I wish. But I'm sure you're the same. Like, when I moved out, my parents noticed that I had a lot of records, and they said, ours are sitting in storage, take your pick. And there's a lot of history with records, and you don't know where you don't know where it's been, you don't know who's sort of owned it. There's just a nice little mystery in where you're picking it up from, you know?
I wish my parents threw all their vinyl out when we moved from when I was like 5 or 6. And it was right in that gap of like, of course we're getting rid of vinyl. CDs are here. Why would we ever go back? And it was before it kind of made it like that full circle back around. So I don't have many records to trawl through. But it has meant that I've been, I bought my parents a record player one year for Christmas. And I've been slowly helping them rebuild their collection with their favorite artists and albums and stuff, which is actually quite fun because you get to, again, connect with your parents over like something that they love and that brings you together, the music that you got raised on or that you know that they love. So it's a cool way it's a great gift for someone because it speaks directly like someone's emotional, the thing that are emotionally connected to, which is that music and the sound and the physical ownership of that.
100%. And that's sad. I mean, I'd hate to flex, but I picked up some absolute rippers from my parents. They had great taste. You know, when you just sit back as you get older, you're like, fuck, my parents were pretty cool, eh?
When you realize your parents were cool, you're like, damn.
Yeah. My dad used to be a ski patrolman and like punch darts and he had a big mo and I'm like, fuck yeah.
That's maturity, is realizing your parents might have been cool once.
But anyway, Record Store Day, 18th of April, 2026. Get down. I reckon we'll have to go shopping together.
Let's go have a look-see.
Where's our first stop? We already know. Don't be silly.
My house.
Well, yeah, I've got to pick you up. You can't drive.
Not after DUI.
No. It's been going around Instagram. 2016 was 10 years ago. It's time to revisit the best of the 2016 music scene.
There were some bangers.
There were some bangers. It was a bit hit and miss for me. There was a lot of R&B and like rap. Drake came into sort of his era of dominance. There was a lot of good albums. There was a lot of shit.
That's just a regular year though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a regular year. But I thought we could go through, pull out the highlights of 2016.
Let's do it. Sam, I think this is an album that got way too much hate when it came out, which I don't like. I can see why, it's Blink-182's California record. Tom wasn't in the band. And I can see that to a lot of people, that's an affront. That's not Blink-182. That's Mark and Travis and
Blink-183.
Blink-181 even.
Even, yeah.
But I think it got too much hate because I think a lot of the songs on this record were actually pretty good. They could have kind of fit into sort of the untitled era Blink. And I think the fact that this song, Bored to Death, made its way into their live set list when Tom came back means that it's got that Blink DNA in it.
I didn't listen to Blink much after Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, but Bored to Death, I liked that song.
Yeah, and I think just a 2016 banger. The boys were back, sort of. 2/3 of the boys were back.
One of them was actually getting on planes.
Yeah, sort of, slowly.
Kicking and screaming.
Yeah, dragged.
I don't want to. It was probably their last good album. Violent Soho dropping Waco.
Wacko, Sam.
Wacko for Waco. Waco by Violent Soho.
Yeah.
A mouthful to say fast, but had some bangers on it.
Oh, yeah.
Coming off Hungry Ghost, always expected a little bit of criticism. People would say it's not as good. But songs like Evergreen, Holy Cave, like Soda, No Shade, there's so many bangers on that album. And I think when they released Everything Is A-OK, that was when everyone thought, oh, Waco was actually pretty good.
I think the best thing about Waco and the worst thing about Waco together was that it sounded exactly like Hungry Ghost. Which means that if you were late on the Violent Soho train, maybe you'd heard Covered in Chrome and you're like, I like that. When you got that album, you were like, this is what I want. This is exactly what I want. But if you had gone through that cycle, if you'd been on the Violent Soho train from before, well, even at the start of the Hungry Ghost cycle and gone through that album, you're like, this is exactly the same album.
Yep.
Which, good, bad, otherwise, it's exactly what it was.
Banger.
I think Hungry Ghost has stood the test of time better, but I think Waco was the bigger album at the time.
I think some of the riffs on Waco have withstood the test of time better than some of the ones on Hungry Ghost.
Which, fair, but I think that Hungry Ghost as a whole collection of songs, you've got
Dope Calypso, Covered in Chrome.
Sarah Mona said, some of the
Lowbrow.
Fur Eyes.
No one talks about Lowbrow enough.
No one talks about Fur Eyes. they're all there, Sam. They're all there.
I think more people talk about fur eyes than lowbrow. It's not a competition, but I'm winning.
Well, we'll put a full stop on that then, I guess. Sam, in 2016, Nick Littlemore probably had to be the busiest man in Australian music. He was writing Chameleon for Panau.
Yep.
And then that album Chunga, which came out early in 2017. And then on the other side, in his other project, Empire of the Sun, he dropped the album Two Vines, which of course had the title song Two Vines, Sam. And I don't know, if Chameleon was like the hyped up, pinger-ridden, hectic dance floor album, Two Vines was like the big stadium-filling electro banger record that just like it had such a cool energy to it without being like it didn't feel like it was old school Empire of the Sun. It didn't feel like walking on a dream, but at the same time, you were like, oh, I get this. I'm straight here. I'm right here. I understand what we're doing. Just super cool, super electro funky, and just a vibe.
Straight vibes.
Straight vibes.
Just out here vibing.
Just the boys out here vibing.
Should we go to a Lumbra or
R.I.P.
did someone say no one said bagger then? It was pingers.
Pingers.
I'm gonna rapid fire some of my favorite albums from 2016 because there
Please.
was a lot of quality. Waco, Violent Soho, like I said. Promise Everything, Basement.
Stick around for that later.
Gore, Deftones. One of their more underrated albums, but some bangers there. Architects dropped All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us. Big album for them. Silent Planet came out with Everything Was Sound. Amity, let's go over that one because this could be shit house. Anyway, Frank Ocean dropped Blonde. Balancing Composure came out with the album that everyone hated. That's actually quite good. It was just a little bit ahead of their time. The Light We Made. Black released Free Black. That was his debut album, I believe. But
Is that Six Lack Black?
Six Lack,
Yep.
Free Six Lack.
Yep.
Hellions dropped Opera Oblivia. Shout out Jaws, one of my favorite bands. They're like British. They're pretty much Stereophonics
Oh, yeah.
reincarnated.
Okay.
They dropped an album called Simplicity that I still listen to this day. And then Polaris. You reminded me.
No,
Came
that's
out-
that's actually Nickelback.
Never made it as a wise man, did I? Polaris hit the scene with The Guilt and the Grief, arguably one of the best debut EPs we've seen in the Australian metal scene ever.
Was that Lapel de Vide?
Yeah.
Fucking banger.
Banger. And they had Regress, which had this like brown note. Like, need to wipe after that.
Oh, that came out swinging, Sam. Sam, one last one from me. I just want to shout out one song on this record. It's a banger record, but Asleep in the Machine from Bootleg Rascal. If you don't know Bootleg Rascal, think combination of like reggae, hip hop, that cassette right there by Fingerless, which is a different band, Sam.
Oh, it's this one.
Yep, there you go. That's their later album, though, I believe. But think reggae, sort of reggae guitar lines, hip hop beats, and then some like really shreddy, awesome melody over the top. This particular song, Asleep in the Machine, it's a bit psych rock, a bit jammy, but like the beat, it just nails. Like it's just such a good, it just comes together so well. And I think a great encapsulation of what I was listening to circa 2016.
And just on Bootleg Rascal,
Yeah,
friends of theirs kind of. Sticky Fingers dropped Westway,
they did.
banger album.
That was a good album. What's the fucking big hit of that? Waiting for my friends to come.
It was
Sad songs.
Sad Songs. You also had No Divide, which is arguably one of their best songs. And then there was a big single out of it that I forget the name of that I am clutching at straws trying to find.
Which is
Taking on a driver, bottles empty.
oh, this is really pushing my brain.
Outcast at last.
Outcast at last.
Cause I'm outcast.
God, remember when they weren't shit blokes?
Remember when they weren't problematic and everyone just thought they were the fucking best?
Just I want to take a detour there. Did you see that they've been in the rehearsal space without Dylan?
And the dude sounds exactly the same.
It's the guy from Gold Camino, I think, maybe. Sounds pretty good. And they're doing a live show, which is actually, it was like meant to be their rehearsal show. And they're just like, well, fuck it, let the people in. So if we can get some sticky fingers that aren't problematic, boy, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this guy sounds close enough to Dylan that everyone's going to get around him, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Last one from me, arguably the song of 2016 that doesn't get enough credit because this band disappeared. Catfish and the Bottlemen.
Ooh, Van McCann.
All the talk for 2 years, I feel, from 2014 to 2016, songs like Kathleen.
7.
That's the song.
Oh, hell yeah.
So 2016, they dropped their second album and 7, like, incredible song.
Such a tune.
By far the best song on that album by a country mile.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like, so good.
You got to respect a band that dropped 3 all-time records and then went, we're going to have a fight, so we're going to break up.
Yeah. You know what? This has been too good.
Yeah.
Let's fuck this up.
Let's absolutely ruin our lives, our careers. Let's get it done. Rip the band-aid off. See you later.
Yeah. But I just need to shout that song out because besides maybe like Quality of Life by Hellions, 7 by Catfish and the Bottlemen is the song that just like encapsulates the 2016 feeling for me.
When I was putting together my list, that was one song that was on my list, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
The album wasn't strong enough, but 7 was.
God, good stuff. Oh, well, Sam, another week done, another week dusted. How you feeling?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, just taking it week by week. The boys, credit the boys, what's due. Look, we'll pick up the ball next week.